Hey, Maximizers! Welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krys the Maximizer. I am a strategic money coach. I help moms create financial stability through proactive planning and strategic money management. For today's live, I want to talk about your February budget. So let me know in the comments where you're watching from and if your February budget is done. Yes, if your budget is done. No, if your budget is not done. So let me know in the comments where you're watching from and let me know if your February budget is done or if your February budget is not done. My budget is about 90% done. I set it up on Monday in my Money Saving Academy. I have a couple more things that I want to add to it. I need to sticker out my monthly overview. So I'm putting that as a to-do list for Friday to sticker it out because tomorrow's going to be pretty hectic. So I'm going to make sure that on Friday I spend time to sticker it out and put all of my bills and everything in my calendar, but I do have it in my cheat sheet. So let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Yes, if you have your February budget together, and no, if you don't. A budget is simply your money plan. This is you deciding how you're going to spend your money before you get paid. So I would encourage you to sit down and decide. If you are going to get paid $3,000 in February, you want to give every single dollar a purpose. You want to give every single one of your dollars a purpose. So let me know where you're watching from and if you have a budget. And if you don't have a budget, I would love to understand a little bit about how do you manage your money on a monthly basis? How do you know what bills are due? How do you allocate money to your expenses? How do you know what you are saving for? I really want to know what your process is for managing your money so that I can help you. So Angel on YouTube says, hi, she's watching from Birmingham, Alabama. Angel, do you have a budget? Mary is watching from Texas. Mary, do you have a budget? Who else is here? Instagram, TikTok. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from and let me know, yes, if you have a budget set up for February and no, if you don't have a budget set up for February. So I set up my budget every single month in my budget planner. I have an A5 Erin Condren planner and I set up my budget every single month. Every month is different. Do we have the same bills? Do we have a lot of the same expenses? Absolutely. But every single month is different. Like it's my birthday month, so I'm spending money a little bit different. March, I have to travel twice, so I'm spending my money a little bit different. April, I have one event to do, so I'm going to be spending my money a little bit different. So every single month, we have to sit down and set up our money plan. A budget is not restrictive, y'all. A budget is you deciding how you're going to spend your money. Charnel says, I'm watching from Kentucky. Welcome. Shaq says, Los Angeles, no budget. Okay, it's my birthday month too. Hey, birthday, what day is your birthday? My birthday's on the 15th. Okay, so if you don't have a budget, how do you manage your money? What is your process for paying your bills? What is your process for knowing if you're going to buy these Beyonce tickets? Because I am not. I love her, but that is not how I'm going to be deciding to spend my money. How do you know how you're going to manage your money if you don't have a budget? How is your money written out? And again, a budget is not restrictive. A budget does not mean that you can't spend your money. You know what a budget means? A budget means that you have a clear plan for your money. That's it. You have a clear plan for your money and preferably before you get paid. Don't wait until you get paid to make a budget. Decide. If you know your paycheck is going to be around $1,500, budget for $1,400 and decide what you're doing with every dollar. Give every dollar a purpose. Right, Marie is here from Dallas, Texas. Hey, thanks for joining the 24th. All right. Tammy says no budget. Okay, Tammy, why no budget? Yes, I have a budget. I'll work on setting up my February budget tonight. Perfect. That's all that matters. As long as you have a plan for how you want to spend your money. Why is having a budget important? Number one, it allows you to make sure everything is paid on time. Number two, it allows you to make sure you have money for the things that you want to do. Number three, it allows you to future plan. If you know that you're going to be going to visit your family 3 states over for Thanksgiving, if you know that now in February, you can plan for that. You can plan for your travel. So if you're going to be taking a plane, you can get the lowest price flights possible. If you're going to be renting a car, you can watch the rental car prices, right? You can better plan your future when you have a handle on your money and you're the most informed. You'll be able to do more with what you have. You can also potentially avoid some overdraft fees, missed payments, saving yourself from an emergency, not having to go out get a loan or anything else if you have something come up. And also when you have a budget, you anticipate your future needs. So if something is coming up, you're going to be prepared for it. My budget is already set. Yes, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. That's what I want to hear, that y'all have budgets. And if you don't, the easiest way to start a budget is to grab a piece of paper. Write down how much you're going to get paid for the month. You can break it up by paycheck later, but how much are you going to get paid from the month? Okay. And then from there, you're going to write out all of your bills, anything with the due date. You're going to write out, sorry, my ear's itching. You're going to write out your expenses, anything that you spend money on, anything that you're saving for under savings. And then you're going to literally allocate your paycheck amount to each item. When you get paid once a month, I pay our bills and groceries, and pretty much I pay everything else extra with cash. Okay, so Tammy. Hey, T. There shouldn't, okay, what I'm trying to say is there shouldn't be anything quote unquote extra. So anything that you spend money on should be on your budget. So your gas, your groceries, your eating out, if you buy cigarettes, if you buy alcohol, okay, cool. Whatever you spend your money on, that should be in your budget. So when you get paid once a month, you pay all your bills. Great. The cash that's left should be allocated to your expenses and to your saving. Every dollar should have a purpose. Whether you're paying in cash or a debit card, every dollar should have a purpose. Every dollar should have a purpose. So if you do like to buy your alcohol every Friday, cool. Alcohol should be a line item in your budget. Okay? The reason for that is that you can go back over the past 3 to 6 months and see, like, do I really want to spend my money on alcohol every weekend? Or do I want to, buy alcohol twice a month, stretch it out, and take that other money and buy alcohol when I'm on vacation on the beach, right? So whether you get paid once a month, every week, or bi-weekly, the strategy doesn't change. How much are you getting paid, and what are you doing with every dollar? It just feels like I don't have enough money for the bills I have. Okay, so not asking you to create any additional bills. I would encourage you to go and look at your past 6 months of spending. Don't look at the bills. Look at your expenses. Expenses are anything that you spend money on that doesn't have a due date. So I want you to take a review, analyze your spending. You will see where your money has gone. If you are at a point where your bills and expenses bare minimum are $3,200 and you only make $3,000, you can never budget your way out of a deficit. All you can do is increase your income. If you are at your bare minimum, I mean, y'all are going to Aldi's and you are eating chicken almost every day and rice, right? Then your issue is not with your money management. Your issue is with the amount of income that's coming in. So the first step I would encourage you to do is review your spending from the past 3 to 6 months. And I would say that for everyone. You have to see where you are spending your money and what you're spending your money on. And what I teach my clients is once you have once you have the data of where you spent your money, you can decide and make decisions. Me and Bay ask this question to each other all the time and to ourselves. Is this the best use of my money? Hey, Quenisha, is this the best use of my money? Do I want to continue to spend my money that way? Because you don't have to. There's only a few things that we have to pay to survive, right? But when it comes to your expenses, you have control of how you spend your expenses. Now, one unpopular opinion I have is that, yes, groceries are expensive right now. I agree with you wholeheartedly. But what some people are putting in their cart at certain stores, I don't want to hear you complain that groceries are expensive and you're buying everything from Publix. Publix was expensive before grocery costs went up. When I first moved to Florida in 2012 and I saw them Publix prices, I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not grocery shopping in there. When it's a BOGO and I got a coupon for each item, live it up. But to go and grocery shop at the freaking Publix, no. That's why you're spending so much on groceries. One of these celebrities said, like, the wife went out and got $800 in groceries and came back with 4 things. I said, did she come back with 2 lobster tails and 2 pounds of crab? Because $800 at Walmart, Aldi's, even a decent grocery store that's not Publix, could go a long way. I can survive probably a good 2.5 months off $800 for groceries. For my family of 3, I could make it work with $800 for probably 2.5 months. If it's just me and Kinsley, 3 months we can live off of $800 for groceries. It's all about where you are shopping and what you are buying and when you are buying it. I stopped going into the gas stations for convenience and it's expensive. All right. I literally was working on my course today for the Money Saving Academy. There was a part that I just had not finished in a year, and I am so happy to say that it's done. All the pieces, all the loose ends are done. But I was doing the meal plan and grocery shopping module. And one thing that I suggested is if you find yourself going to the convenience store more than once a week to buy something, that something needs to be up in your groceries. For example, there was a mom I was listening to somewhere. I can't remember. I think it was on TikTok. And she was talking about how her ex-husband was controlling. He was, but he made a very good point. He said, why are you going to 7-Eleven every day? And she said, I'm going to 7-Eleven every day because I'm getting the kids a Gatorade and a bag of chips. But she was going every day and spending like $8 to $10 every day. So $8 to $10 every single day is on average $300 a month. So if you're going there 5 days a week for school, that's 20 days a month you're going to the daggone convenience store. You could go and buy a 40 pack of chips for $20. You could buy 2 things of Gatorade for probably, we'll just say another $20. So for $40 to $50, you could get your kids a Gatorade and a bag of chips for every day that they come home for 30 days, okay? Even if she had to buy 2 40 packs because she has 2 kids and they each need 30 snacks. You know what I'm saying? The point is, she could go to BJ's, Costco, Walmart, Target, and get the same stuff for $60 to $70 versus $300. I also have a client who I'm not sure if she's on here, but her and her husband used to buy a soda, she calls it pop, every time they went out to the store. And she wasn't allocating for that in her budget. And she's like, why am I doing this? So I told her, I said, either limit the amount of times you buy soda or buy a case of soda from home, pour it in a cup with ice and take it out with you. So now I'm happy to report that after she reduced it, she doesn't even drink soda anymore. Hey, Kathleen, she doesn't even drink soda anymore. But if you find yourself buying something more than twice in a week, buy it at the store. When I worked at my 9 to 5 at my desk, I had a snack drawer. I made sure to have chips, crackers, cookies. I had ramen noodles and Chef Boyardee. On those days where I ate my lunch too early, or I may have forgotten lunch because mommy brain, or I was so hungry that I ate my lunch already, I needed something else, I had backup ramen noodles with a bowl, seasoning, and everything in my drawer. I had Chef Boyardee, raviolis, or spaghetti. It's not the healthiest, but I was like, I'd rather eat this unhealthy thing to hold me over until I get home than to go to the food truck, order out and have something delivered, or drive off campus and go and get something to eat. Because you start making more money, we got raises, got a bigger salary, and I'm like, let's go to lunch. And next thing I know, I'm spending $40, $50 a week on lunch. No. Oh yes, a snack drawer. Paper plates. I had my own bowls, D. I had 2 bowls that I had, and I would wash them. I had dish soap to wash my dishes. And then once a week, I would bring the dishes home to give them a good washing at home. But I would wash them at work and leave it at work. Like, this is the work bowls. And then once a week, take them suckers home and scrub them down good. Because no, after a while, I was like, I'm making more. I'm not supposed to be spending more. So cutting out those quick convenience store runs can help you. Like, this is why, D with the data, reviewing your spending will help you really see, is this how I want to spend my money? Is this the best use of my money? Do I want to be doing this with my money? Right? So whatever you decide that you want to do with your money for February is completely up to you. But just make sure it's going to get you closer to your money goals and not further away. Okay? Are there any questions about setting up your budget for February? I don't see any over here. Let me check over here. Any questions? Anything I can help you with when it comes to setting up your February budget? Any questions at all? So I want to let y'all know, I haven't announced this anywhere yet, but I have an epic announcement, and I believe that I'm going to announce it on Sunday. So Sunday, I don't know the time yet, but I'll let y'all know. Sunday evening-ish, expect an announcement. The thing that I'm going to be announcing is actually going to be free, but you don't want to miss this announcement. This is epic. It's something that I literally decided today with the help of my biz bestie, and I cannot wait to announce it to you. So the announcement is going to come on Sunday, okay? Because I'm just itching to get it out. I have a couple things to get in order for it, but I'm itching for it to come out. So I have a big announcement on Sunday. So make sure your notifications are on. I'm going to schedule, matter of fact, let me put on here, schedule Sundays live. I'm going to schedule Sundays live tomorrow, okay? So that schedule everyone can be here. If you are not on my email list, go to my website, KrysTheMaximizer.com, scroll down and click get on the list. You'll get on my email list and you will be notified, and you'll be able to be notified when I do the announcement, and you'll be notified of the announcement. What I'm announcing is for you, and I'll share more on Friday. Okay, I'll share more on Friday, but just know you don't want to miss this. It's about money. Everything's about money with me. But are there any questions about budgeting? It's about money and it's not about budgeting. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'm also going to be having a birthday party this month because my birthday's on the 15th. So I will be having a birthday party. I will be eating crab legs on the live. So if you don't like mukbangs, you don't like people talking while chewing, the birthday party ain't going to be for you. But I'll be having a margarita, cupcakes, crab legs, and we'll be having a party and we'll be chatting. I haven't decided if the party's going to be like exclusive in Zoom or if I'm going to share it everywhere. I think I've shared my birthday parties publicly for the past few years, but I don't know. Ooh, actually, I believe I'm so crazy. My podcast went up today and I didn't post it. Something's really like today was a day for me. So actually, I have a podcast episode coming up next week that is going to talk about budgeting with inconsistent income. But what do you mean things that fluctuate? Do you mean your income fluctuates? Or can you give me a specific example of something that fluctuates and you don't know how to budget for it? My quick and easy answer for anything that fluctuates is you have to budget for the average. No, I used to have Disney annual passes. I do want to buy annual passes again this year. But no, it's not annual passes. I mean, it's not Disney World. But I do want to get them again. Hopefully by this summer. It'll be in the budget. But as of right now, it's not a priority. As of right now, paying off this debt, saving this money, paying off things that I need to pay, that's my priority versus going to Disney. But let me know specifically, what do you mean? IDK, how to budget at all. Okay. So I do have a free mini course on budgeting. So lovely, pretty K, if you if you send me a TikTok message of your name, your email, and your phone number, I can send you the free mini course. The free mini course includes the very basics that you need. Let me see. It includes 3 videos, and it gives you the basics of budgeting for beginners, deciding what to save for, how to create a budget in 2023, and how to coupon in 2023. So if you email me, if you DM me your email, your name, your phone number, I will email you the link to get the money course. Groceries, gas for cars. Oh, girl. Okay. The announcement, are we going to Disney World? No. Okay, so those are your expenses. They only fluctuate because you allow them to fluctuate. So at the beginning of each month, you decide how much you're spending on groceries. You decide your gas allowance. How do you choose the amount? Look at your past 3 to 6 months of spending. On average, how much are you spending on gas? You can also do the math. For the current month, do the average. If gas is fluctuating between $3.30 a gallon and $3.60 a gallon, all right, on average, it's $3.50 a gallon for my car. I fill up twice a week and my car has 15 gallons. So 30 gallons times $3 and 53 cents. So that's like $90 a week. So you're going to need close to $400 a month for gas. So you decide that $400 is your gas budget. It's $100 a week. You decide that for your family of four, you've been spending $600 a month on groceries. You only want to spend $540. So your grocery budget is $540. You're going to set your budget and force yourself to stay under it. I'm going to say this with love. I don't think we should be buying clothes every single month. Clothes would be a sinking fund. But if you feel like you have clothing to buy every month, it needs to be in your budget and you need to decide. We have $200 to spend on clothing every month. So maybe this month you buy stuff for you. Next month you buy stuff for your kids. The month after that you buy stuff for your spouse. Everybody's not getting something every month. Going out, entertainment, dinner, movies. You decide how much you want to spend on it. You decide. So if you're like, we're going to go to 2 movies this month, you do the math. On average, how much do you spend on movies? And you decide, all right, for February, we have $250 for movies, or we have $400 for entertainment. So once that $400 is gone, it's gone. So when you make your budget, you decide your expenses. And this is what I teach heavily inside my program, the Money Saving Academy. We cover budgeting, we cover couponing, and we cover meal planning. Those are the 3 things that we cover to help you save money intentionally. So if you want to go deeper with me on this, if you want me to help you, you can join the academy. If you want one-on-one support where you want me to put my eyes on your stuff and help you create your categories and help you create your budget, I do offer one-on-one coaching. I followed you so you can DM me and we can chat about what option works best for you based on the budget that you have to invest in yourself. So I'm here to help you. And we can, work together for up to 3 months. We can get your templates together and then you can, rock on. If you look back at 3 months, it can be a shock. I was addicted to Amazon and didn't realize how much money I was spending. Yes, because a lot of times you're spending and you're not realizing it. And some of the stuff on Amazon is important. So now, for one, I cancel my Amazon Prime. Bay has Amazon Prime and my sister has Amazon Prime. So if I really need something fast, I'm going to order on one of their accounts. Second, I decided that I want to not do this $20 here, $20 there. My Amazon cart needs to be a minimum of $75 and it needs to be things that I actually need. And I don't want to be doing an Amazon order every single week. My goal, 1 Amazon order a month. So everything that I think I want to buy, I'm putting it in my Amazon cart. Okay. And then when I'm decided, I have $100 to spend on Amazon, I'm going through that cart. Like, I really don't need this. I really don't need that. I really don't need this. I need these 3 things. These 3 things only total $55 purchase. And then I'm not doing another Amazon order until next week. So I don't think you sent me the right email, Brayden. You sent me 3 different emails. So go back to our messages and double check. If you have a different email address, I would love to send that to you because you sent me 3 different emails. So I emailed one of them, but the other 2 bounced back. So I need you to give me the correct email. Okay? Did you get an Amazon gift card? An Amazon gift card from who? An Amazon gift card from who? Okay. Any other questions? I was just talking about spending money on Amazon. But no, I don't have an Amazon gift card from anybody. I was just talking about, oops, once I got to the amount that I wanted to spend. Oh, well, DM. Okay, cool. Perfect. I'll check it and we can chat. Yeah, you did. And I messaged you back too, Brayden. I messaged you and I have 3 different emails. So I haven't checked in a second. Yeah, so if anyone else, same thing. If you need help, you need support, I have a group coaching program where I help with budgeting, couponing, and meal planning. Then I also have one-on-one, me and you on Zoom 3 times a month. You can voice memo me all your questions throughout the month, and I can, help you create the money plan that you need for your family. But the first step is to sit down, write out your income, and write out everything that you spend money on and categorize it. I have a bunch of really good YouTube videos coming out this month. I have a bunch of good podcast episodes coming out this month. Oh. So it depends on what the cash back is looking like for the gift cards. So if it's a high cash back on flus and I'm getting like a lot, then I will buy a gift card. But if I'm only spending $50 and the cash back is like not available or it's like 0.5%, then no, I'll just spend my $55. Because sometimes I won't buy anything on Amazon. Like I haven't bought anything on Amazon since probably December, which is only like a month. But I was like, I refuse to be buying stuff on there every single month. I don't need anything. How can I use what I have? But you can. If you are someone who is used to shopping on Amazon, you could load a card with $100 every month. And once it's gone, it's gone. Don't put any of your debit cards or your credit cards in there, just your gift card for the month and load it. You can absolutely do that. I'm trying not to spend nothing over there. There's a couple things that I really need, like we need computer ink, but I'm telling you, or printer ink, I am printing out stuff in dark blue because I have plenty of color, but I'm just low on black. And it's like they never empty at the same time. Like now I have a lot of color and a little bit of black. So I'm going to be draining this color. Like if it can print out in the dark blue that almost looks black, but it's not, that's what I'm doing. Okay. That's what I'm doing to use that ink until I absolutely have to buy it. Because if you buy it as soon as the printer pops up, oh, it's low, and you change it, I want to use it until them little black lines show up and something prints out and you can't read it. That's how you know the ink is out and ready to be changed. But previously I was in the habit of like just ordering it, and it's wasteful. So I be printing out stuff in dark blue. And if it's like for couponing, I'm printing out my breakdowns in baby blue. I don't care. Kinsley's schoolwork, I do it in really, really dark blue, or I mostly save the black for her school stuff. But anything else, dark blue, baby. We saving them coins. All right, I still need to do my evening dishes and I need to get to bed. So, moral of today's live, get your February budget together. Yes, I've noticed impulse buying. So I would love to chat with you, Shaq. Let's slide in my DMs, send me a message, and let's chat about how we can work together to help you better manage your finances. I'm going to sit here and say impulse buying, for some people, it can be completely cured. But I think for some of us, we have to give ourselves that allowance. You have to give yourself a budget. So instead of the $400 you used to spend, you give yourself $100. So you can still impulse buy. You just can't impulse buy into oblivion. And if you feel yourself impulse buying a lot, then you've got to sit down with yourself and say, 1, what am I buying? 2, why am I buying it? And 3, is there a way for me to put whatever I'm impulse buying into my budget so that it's a staple? So I'm buying it every month like I'm supposed to if it's something that you really need. Like the mom that was impulse buying a Gatorade and a bag of chips every single day for her kids. To prepare for that, you buy a box of chips and you buy a case of Gatorade, and when you go to pick up your kids, you bring it with you. So they don't drink it at school. You bring it with you. So you don't have to stop at the gas station on the way home every day. Or I'm the mom that's like, you gonna wait till we get home? Like when we lived really close to the school, I wouldn't always bring a snack for Kinsley. When we lived further away, I put 2 snacks and a drink in the car when I was picking her up every time. But when I live 5 minutes from the school, I'm like, girl, you can use the bathroom and you can get some drinks as soon as we got home. When I say we lived with traffic, it was 10 minutes. If all the lights were green and there was no kids crossing the street, we could get home in like 5 minutes, right? But when we lived 10 miles from the school, 2 snacks in the car and a drink, sometimes a juice and water or just water, so that she could have something to snack on in the car. We not stopping at the store because you hungry. I'm not stopping at McDonald's. Sometimes I started to bring her like a sandwich. When I would pick her up from school and then we'd have to go to soccer practice and we'd be out for a few hours, I would make her noodles, I would make her soup, I would make her a sandwich. And by the time I got to her, it would still be hot. We can pour the water in, make her soup, make her noodles in the car, because if we have soccer practice twice a week, we're not stopping to get you food every single day. Now, about maybe twice a month, we would have mommy daughter days when I picked her up on Wednesdays and school got out early. Then we would go sometimes to Chick-fil-A. I would use my Chick-fil-A points, but that was 1 to 2 times a month. And it wasn't every single month. So it's the exception, not the rule. So she's okay with eating her sandwich or her noodles or her soup in the backseat. Okay. All right. I'm tired, and this was a great chat. So write out all your income, write out everything you spend money on, and allocate those dollars. If you need help or support, I'm offering free sales calls for us to chat about working together to see if you need help saving money or if you need help making money. I can help you with both. And we can see if you need one-on-one coaching or if you need group coaching. Okay? So you can DM me on TikTok or Instagram. And in the meantime, I'll try to be live again tomorrow. Okay? If I get the urge to impulse, I ask myself, what are you doing? Then I come back to why for saving. I love that. That's so great. Thanks for sharing. Okay, I'm going to head out. Y'all have a good night, and I will see some of you tomorrow. Bye.